First up, we have one of my favorite variegated plants. This is Acer komoi nishiki. Really consistent variegation you see here on the old growth. New growth can be a little bit more muted, but comes back really nice the following year. This always gives me that like digital camo type vibe. Really does well in the high canopy garden we have here in the woods. Gets occasional direct sun kind of poking in through the tree cover, but really does well here. Great spring and summer color. Really underrated fall color on this one as well. Kind of like a kaleidoscope of reds, oranges, pinks, yellows. Really cool. Another summer growth showstopper, we have Acer palmatum Mila. You can see this one is really growing like a weed. Got this last year as a 1 gallon. I mean, it's all 5.5 feet now, but it's got some nice colors in the spring. But for my money, this is kind of what makes it special right here. Really nice summer flushes over top that green. It sometimes gives off like a bluish hue type green to the older growth. Supposedly more columnar. We'll see if that holds true. But definitely a tree you need to grab and add to your garden. Great spring and summer interest. So this is an Alaskan cedar, sparkling arrow. It is recovering from some pretty significant deer damage towards the end of winter. One of the few actual snowstorms we had this year. This was a 2 gallon. Was anticipating some nice growth this year. A lot of that got cut back, but it's starting to look much better now. Definitely gonna make it. I'll keep a fence around this pretty much at all times. But I love the green and like that creamy yellow variegation. This one is really such a cool cedar, just a tree in general. I don't know if I have the patience to wait for this to be like 30 feet by 3, but it's gonna be a showstopper in the garden for sure. Clearly a deer favorite, so protection will be necessary. Always hard to choose, but definitely one of my favorite maples. This is Acer palmatum Amber Ghost. See, putting on nice flushes of summer growth here. Really nice contrast over kind of the green of summer. Particularly pretty set right here. Definitely seems happy with its kind of conditions at this point. Swing around. It's 2 years in a row with some really nice summer flushes. See this one still, a few of these still growing out. Really nice colors on them. Amber Ghost. The Japanese white pines are looking really good as we get into August here. This is Pinus parviflora Catherine Elizabeth. put on about 4 or 5 inches of growth this spring. Kind of a little more than I was anticipating. So might need to start candling this one, as I was trying to keep it kind of small and compact, but we'll see. It's that the new kind of blue and white green needles really look great kind of in the garden, standing up to the heat and humidity of summer. This one kind of just has that natural bonsai look, kind of a little windswept. Does best when you clean the dead needles out inside in the fall. Make sure I do that again. Another kind of dwarf, supposedly compact conifer. We'll see if it stays that way. Here we have Pinus coriensis G. Broom. So witch's broom here. Second year with it. I think I've seen about 4 inches of growth, but it looks really good right now. Kind of like sea urchiny. Still has that green with kind of a bluish white needles. Supposedly only supposed to be about maybe 2x3, 3x3 in 10 years. I think I could see it based on the growth I've seen so far. This really looks nice this summer on the pond terrace. It's G. Broom. This is kind of an underrated, one of my favorite spots to stand in the garden underneath the pond terrace that I've built. Kind of look back up the hill, see the weeping white spruce. It's Acer palmatum baldsmith and waterfall. See the Lillian's jewel there, icebreaker. Just start looking up the hill. You can see the cardinal flower that looks awesome. Cherry Schwartz, Fukuzumi, summer gold all the way up there. Even across the street, you can see like the big natural mimosa tree with its fan-like seeds out there right now. It's really cool kind of looking up through all the layers. Pond plants, hearing the stream and waterfall sounds. Great place to just come out and relax and unwind. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.